Flipping indie videos, it's your boy Lion. So I'm here with a new series, and I know, we keep doing a lot of new series, but I was gonna do local to global, but I thought against that, and I don't want WWE 2004 to be my only series, because then I'll just get sick of it and stop doing it. So I'm gonna start a new series. I grew up in the '90s, love the '90s wrestling. Always done WCW though. But I thought I'd take a chance and do WWF May 1996, right on the heels of the beginning of the Monday Night Wars, like right when they start. So we're here with May 1996 and the WWF. This will be a second series going with alongside our WWE 2004 series. But we'll get right into it. Like I said, I'm Vince McMahon controlling the WWF. And the reason I'm doing this is because I just watched that Iron Man match from WrestleMania 12. Because I'm recording this on April Fool's Day, and this is not an April Fool's joke. And I forgot how great Shawn Michaels was in his prime. And I've never in this game used a prime Shawn Michaels. I've always used later Shawn Michaels where he's great, but he's not the best in the world. And Shawn Michaels, I think, is the greatest professional wrestler to ever live. Don't at me. But, so we're just going to walk around here and book the first Monday Night Raw. So maybe the longest episode, but we'll see. So we're going to go down our roster real quick. And it's not a huge roster. So we got Stone Cold Steve Austin, who just turned into being Stone Cold recently. The 1-2-3 Kid. Ahmed Johnson. Aldo Montoya, who is just incredible. Barry Horowitz. Bart and Billy the Smoking Guns. Bob Backlund. Bob Holly. Bret Hart. British Bulldog. The Brooklyn Brawler. Brother Love. Bushwhacker Luke. Or Butch. And then Luke. Carlos Cabrera, announcer. Dave Hebner is a personality. Michael PSAs, who is under the name of Doc Hendricks. Duke Droz. Earl Hebner. Gerald Briscoe. Goldust. Gorilla Monsoon. Henry O. Godwin. Hillbilly Jim. Howard Finkel. Hugo Savanovich. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Another person who I haven't used a young version of. So 26-year-old Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Isaac Yankem, who I'm not even sure I'm going to bring in as Isaac Yankem. Referee, Jake the Snake. Jerry Lawler. Jesse James. Jim Cornette and Jim Ross. Jose Lothario. Justin Bradshaw. King Mabel. Leaf Cassidy, which is Al Snow. Linda. Mick Foley, Mankind. Wildman, Mark Merrow. Marlena. Marty Jannetty. Mike Chioda, who I didn't know he's been there for this goddamn long. See him on SmackDown every week. I had no idea he's been there for close to 30 years. Mr. Fuji, Owen, Pat Patterson, Paul Bearer, Fat 2, Rikishi. I didn't know he was there forever. Phineas O. Godwin. Phineas I. Godwin. Rad Radford. Rowdy Piper. Savio Vega. HBK. Shawn Michaels, my favorite wrestler. Look at those stats. Look at that. Let's look at the popularity. It's going to be fun using him. Sir Mo, Skip, Sonny, Psycho Sid, Tatanka, Ted DiBiase, The Undertaker. I haven't used the Young Undertaker either. Tim White, some dude, The Ultimate Warrior, Vader, Vince McMahon, Vince Russo, Yoko, and Zip. Now our titles. Currently the WWF Intercontinental Champion is Gold Dust. King of the Ringler, King Mabel. Shawn Michaels is the World Champion. And the Body Donnas are the Tag Team Champions. So, our creative meeting, Shawn Michaels, Taker, Vader, Mankind, British Bulldog. Next big things are Hunter Hearst Helmsley. They got Zip. Chris Candido was good before he died, unfortunately. So, possibly. Jesse James. Yep. Hot prospects. Rad Radford was supposed to be good. Louis Spicolli. He was supposed to be good. Or was it Talk the Talk? Shawn Michaels, Roddy Piper, Mankind, Jake Roberts, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Showstoppers, Shawn Michaels. Ring Generals, Shawn Michaels. Who's hot? Who's not? Time to Climb. And Hidden Gems. I haven't looked at Rob Van Dam, Chris Jericho. So I gotta put a thing there. I'm gonna short list. I'm not gonna just poach them. That's a young Jerry Lynn. Jesus. Even young, he looks old. And Lance Storm. And then we'll just go and check out the competition. Their roster. Das Wonder Kid. Arn Anderson. Big Bubba Rogers. This is Ray Trailer. So, we're going to see a couple pictures that I had to go and change if I ever use them. I just didn't like the picture pack for the 1996 mod, so I used the 97 Montreal Aftermath. Bobby Heenan, Booker T, Brian Knobbs, Brutus Beefcake Booty Man, Brutus Booty Man, what the fuck? Bunkhouse Buck, Charles Robinson, Little Nate, Chavo Jr. That is an old, wrong picture. Chris Benoit, shortlisting. Chris Cruz, Chris Canyon, don't know who Cobra is, Jeff Farmer, all fake thing. Chrono Rob Parker, Dave Finley, shortlist. Dean Malenko, shortlist. DDP, I'm going to make him loyal. So, Dick Slater, Disco Inferno, he's loyal. Dusty Rhodes, baby, the American Dream. Earl Rob Eaton, Bobby Eaton, Eddie, shortlist. Elizabeth, Eric, some dude, Mean Gene, Hugh Morris, Hulk Hogan. That popularity, though. Ice Train. I'm just going to shortlist Hogan. Never going to pick him up. Joey Maggs, Ice Train, Johnny Grunge, Juice and Thunder Liger, Big Sexy, who just left, Paige, Conan, Kurosawa, no idea who that is, Lex Luger, Lord Steven Regal, Mike Tenay, Marcus Bagwell, gonna shortlist Buff, Randy Savage, Randy Anderson, Scott Hall, Scott Tenotin, Scott Steiner, gonna shortlist them, Scotty Riggs. Anyone else I want to shortlist? Sting, never gonna go. He's gonna stay there. The Giant, shortlist the Giant. But that's the competition, and I think I'm gonna book Monday Night Raw tonight. Get some storylines and everything, and I'll see you then. And we're here with our first Monday Night Raw. And I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know how any of it's going to go. It's introducing no storylines. I don't know what I need to have a good show as a popularity or any of that. But you know what? Let's jump right into it with an ADB where Shawn Michaels comes out in front of 17,888 people at MSG. Shawn Michaels comes out and talks about how he beat Bret Hart, how he beat Diesel, and how he's going to stay the WWF World Champion for as long as he's breathing. Because he is the best in the world. And that's when Cornette's camp comes out. And Jim Cornette grabs a mic and says he's only the best in the world because he hasn't faced two of his guys. And Owen grabs a mic and is like, you know, you might have beaten Bret, but you didn't beat the better Hart brother. I've beaten Bret at WrestleMania. I've beaten Bret before. Shawn, you can't beat me. I am the better Hart brother. And tonight, you put that title on the line and you prove it. And that's when Shawn, this last, he's like, I'll beat your brother, and I'll beat you tonight too. Shawn Michaels was superb without a script, had the crowd in the palm of his hand, and we got to show off the strong start, crowd harder. HBK came out looking good. No worker improvements, and I think we go into our first match. A 57C and an extremely short match. Vader destroys John Zandig in 3 minutes of the powerbomb. Vader had an 89. Zandig got a 20. Vader looked excellent. Vader's improving performance. I want to see if I got done to a hot crowd. Penalized for short. It's supposed to be a squash match, so I'm not gonna complain. We're gonna go into a 75B where Yokozuna comes onto the Tron and says that Vader, he's coming for Vader. He's gonna destroy Vader like he destroyed his leg. Vader, better watch out, because Yokozuna's coming for him. No work improvement. So yeah, in the real life, Vader broke Yokozuna's legs and they had to bring him out in a goddamn forklift. And then in the 61 scene, about that decent reaction but not much heat, the Smoking Guns defeated Sir Mo and King Mabel in 8-17. Bart Gunn defeated Sir Mo by pinfall. So, King Mabel is not suited to his gimmick. Alright, it's going to be changing anyway soon. Announce quality lifted it. 55-59 for Billy and Bart. 53-49 or 45 for King Mabel and Sir Mo. No worker improvements. Penalized for inconsistency. Poor selling. Stamina. Very low experience on our. But that's it. Not a bad match. We go into a 70C and about that decent match. Stone Cold Steve Austin defeats Bob Holly in 9:40 by submission. Yeah, so he still used the $1 million dream at this point. So Stone Cold had a 75, Bob Holly had a 49. No worker improvements. Only thing that was bad was the low quality for low announcing. Then in the 77B, Goldust sit backstage, sitting in his chair. Marlena's with him in hers, and he turns around the camera and says, I've done many great works here. With Razor Ramon, Mankind, but my next work will be my magnus opus. It will be golden. And crowd got up through a crowd hotter. 77B, Marlena, looking good. And then in a 51D and about that subpar wrestling Little Heat, Mark Merrow defeats Rad Radford in 6:41 by pinfall at the Shooting Star Press. Merrow is not suited to his gimmick, so we'll change. Mark Merrow gimmick. King Mabel gimmick. 30, 52 for Mero, 35 for um. Sorry, my door just opened. Uh, Radford, not bad. Yep, Radford's on drugs. And then in a 51C, hold on 1 second, I'm gonna pause this and go close my door. Alright, I'm back. I'm sure you guys don't even notice that I'm gone in that cut, but after their match at 51D plus, Mero's celebrating when Hunter Hearst Helmsley come in and attacks him, beat him down. No worker improvements, announcing low morale from Mark Mero for some reason. Because Radford. And then in the 94A, The Undertaker, we just get a commercial with The Undertaker before the main event. Saying, come to your town, blah, blah, blah. Blah. Yeah. Yeah. And a 95A plus in about an exceptional match, Shawn Michaels defeats Owen Hart in 19 and a half minutes by pinfall with the Sweet Chin Music to make defense number, it's going to be 1, but it should be like 2, of his WWF Heavyweight Championship. They have great chemistry, had no idea. If they had better announcing, it'd be 100. Owen Hart had an 87. Shawn Michaels had a 99. No worker improvements, and Owen Hart held back. They held back, and that was it. Really, besides the announcing. Like, yeah. And that follows up with an 81B, where after that, British Bulldog comes in and hits Michaels, beats him down. Hart gets back up, starts beating him down. Cornette throws in his racket, and they hit Shawn Michaels over the head with his racket to end the show. Underperformed for Jim Cornette, and Shawn Michaels drinking. Okay. 87 B plus at a 15 regions. Like, I was not expecting that at all. WCW Saturday Night completes its run on TBS, blah, blah, blah. Kurt Hennig, Grego bid. So I'm trying to bring in Kurt Hennig. What's theirs? 2 years. I brought him in for 1. Let's boot it up to 2. It's cool. Mark Mero's annoyed. WCW. Bart gone. Yeah, alright, kill. He'll be there for a couple more years. Let's go to this. Louis Spicoli, you're going to go to rehab. I'm also trying to bring in Reyna. But Jimmy Valiant. Mark Mero, you're going to get about 2,500. I think would be good for... 3,500 will be good. Shawn Michaels ringing, but he wasn't under the influence at that point, so which is good. How long is he going to be there? 9 months. So, this video is going to be about 20 minutes long. Probably one of my longer ones. Next one, you'll see Superstars in Raw. And I'm just going to do both of them at the same time. So, yeah. I was not expecting that. I don't think you guys were either, unless you guys played the mod. But I'm not used to getting those right away. I have to normally work up for them. But guys, this is our WWF 2000. See, I'm used to doing the 2000s. 1996. Like, comment, subscribe. And look out for this and a WWE 2004 series soon. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.